Hello, Potato. It's time to do Lego stuff. Yes, January 1st saw the release of a lot of new Lego kits, and there's no time like the present to get started on. And of course, obviously, I cannot do them all. I've neither the funds nor the space for everything. Indeed, I've not got the space for a lot of things, but we'll do what we can do. And what we can do today was not what I actually initially had intended. See, as you may or may not know, I do collect the modular city sets. I have most of them. There are some that I've missed out on, some that I've just intentionally skipped. But this year's looked pretty good, the Tudor Corners one. But I was going to wait on it. I mean, it's a modular set. It'll be available for a couple of years. I could pick it up later, but then Lego put a promo kit out specifically for it. And, you know, they do this all the time now, like the big sailing ship last year came with Shackleford's lifeboat if you bought it like during Black Friday or during, Insiders weekend, the week before Black Friday. And they did with Eiffel Tower, they had Eiffel's office. They've done a number of these ones where they've had a specific promotional kit that matches them. But I don't believe they've ever done one for a modular kit before. But this year they did with the corner newspaper stand. So I went down to my local Lego store to purchase this and get the newspaper stand, and they didn't have any on the shelf. And when I asked, they said they were out. Now there's more to that, but that's a future video. What they did have though, what I did see while we were in there, or rather my wife spotted, I kind of just overlooked them, just overwhelmed by the sheer number of new kits, because this store was pretty well cleared out at Christmas. So pretty much all they had on the shelves were new kits. Just overwhelmed everywhere, new stuff. But she pointed out, you know, they have the new minifigures sitting right there. So that's what we're doing today. We're doing the new Lego minifigures of the series 27. And thanks to the QR codes, I will continue to eat crow on this, because if you watch back to, well, I think every video before they came, between when they were announced and when they came out, and indeed when the first series came out, I did not like the boxes because you can't fondle them. One of the things with Lego minifigures is you could fondle the package and figure out what you're getting, so you know you could avoid duplicates you didn't want. And then the boxes came out. There's no way to fondle this, but there's a QR code on the bottom, and luckily the QR code actually is relevant to what's inside of them. So, assuming the QR code's all scanned true, what we should have here is the full set plus one intentional duplicate. Now, it seemed like I wouldn't be able to get a full set. Indeed, there's one figure in this that I guess people are buying to army build with, and the store employee said to another person who was, like me, searching through the bins, but she was looking for just that one specific character, that there weren't any there, and there wouldn't be any until we sold enough to put out another box. Which, I mean, goes contrary to my experience with them on the Dungeons & Dragons ones. But then again, I wasn't looking to army build, I was looking to buy, you know, a spare of basically the monster ones. I wanted duplicates of kind of all the monsters to have ones to put in the Halloween Village and ones to keep separate should I ever luck out and get to the Dungeons & Dragons set. So telling her that this figure was not available, she abandoned her search. But I did not. I continued the search. And lo and behold, I found what's scanned as that figure. So we have 13 figures to build now. Let's dig in and get started. Looks like a pretty good assortment this time. Steampunk guy looks interesting. The bogeyman I'm really cool for. That'll go in the Halloween display. I think there's a pterodactyl in here, which can join the other dinosaurs in the Natural Museum in the modular city. But let's start cracking them open. Oh, I don't need a box cutter. I can just rip open the sides. Start cracking them open and see what we've got. So starting off, we got the kitten person. You know, we've got, oh no, sorry, this is a knitting one, isn't it? This one is supposed to be knitting. Also, the Cupid, which could be cute for, I don't do like a Valentine's display, so I don't know what I'll use it for, but it's cute. So yeah, we have like a knitting cat person. I guess can join the other two cat people outside the pet shop. I have Miss Scratch and Sniff from Lego Movie. And then I have another cat lady that I think may have come with the pet shop. Or maybe another minifigure. But yeah, I'm not going to fast forward to put this one together. We'll just put this one together because it's very simple. I do like the little ball of yarn. I don't think I have a little ball of yarn previously. Am I focused? I don't feel like we're focusing. Could just be my eyes aren't focusing though. Focus. Focus. I don't know if we're focused. No, I think we are now because the background's fuzzy. See, I like the little ball of yarn. That's pretty cool. And a new cat. This is a new cat. I don't think I have any cats. I mean, I have a bunch of cats, but none of this model. I think this is, if it's not a new mold, it's a new mold to me. So yeah, that's 1 down, 11 to go. And again, we should have the whole set here. We have the pterodactyl one. We have a little, like one of those little squishables kind of collectors. We've got, looks like a pirate. We've got, yeah, this is the one that everybody is after, the wolf trainer. Because yeah, I guess people are using the body there to army build for their medieval stuff. Which I think the answer there obviously is just that Lego needs to do more medieval stuff. Obviously people like that stuff. I know whenever it's in building minifigure, those seem to be popular. I usually will grab like 1 or 2, but I don't collect. Yeah, it's all going all over the place. I don't collect the medieval stuff. A piece flew off the table and I think is well and truly gone. But who do we have here? We have, hopefully it's a piece that we have a duplicate of, but I don't think so. I think it's the other one of these for our Rocket Man. Oh no, it does only have one. All right, well, let's build it and find out. All right, there we go. So yeah, I think the piece that fell off was a spare of this little blue cone for our rocket guy here. This is from a set, isn't it? Octan? Oh no, I guess not. Octan would just be the fuel company. So it's just a little jetpack guy. I like this helmet. This is a really nice helmet. And looks like it's semi-transparent all the way around, not just through the face piece. I do like we have the dual faces here. We have one with the mask covering the mouth and one with the mouth exposed in a very Buzz Lightyear kind of look there. But I like this one. I don't know, I might have to put them like rocketing over the modular city. I didn't look at I looked at the ball on this one. It's got a very ugly little cat sweater and multiple faces. And I've seen people refer to this as a he. I don't feel there's any specific gendering on this character. I feel like you could make it, you could argue either way on that. And I think that's probably a good thing. And, it's Lego. They're what you want them to be. Look, they've got cat hair on their pants. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. But yeah, they have little white strands of cat hair on their pants. Not on their sweater, but on their pants. Pretty cool. Nice detail. Something with these minifigure ones is I feel like they flex their creativity muscles here, since they're trying to tell an entire story with just a character and not generally much in the way of accessories. All right, what do we have next? The Boogeyman. Let's put together our Boogeyman. And there is our Boogeyman. We have an extra horn here. Interesting note on that. So I think this is actually the same mold they used a number of years back for the Yeti. Just painted differently, dyed differently, different face on it. But I feel like this is probably the Yeti mold. It does come with a little book. I do believe that is... Oh, that's the cover. I put that on. I didn't even realize when I was putting that had printing on it. they are reading the classic work, Boo. I guess I'm not a fan of it. I think that's probably the Jabberwocky there, though. I mean, that's in public domain now, right? Interesting, though, is that no head. This does not have a standard minifigure head at all, so no second face. It is just the monster. So it's not a minifigure dressed as the boogeyman. It is actually the boogeyman. He's your boogeyman, your boogeyman. All right, or she, they're your boogeyman. It doesn't fit the song, though, does it? All right, next up, good. This is the one that I was not certain was going to be the correct one or not, because, again, everybody apparently is after this one. It is the Black Wolf Trainer. Let's put them together. All right, there's our Wolf Trainer. Again, I think it's a new wolf. I mean, maybe it's all. I don't think I have any wolves. I think this is the first wolf I have. So I really like the cape. It's got like a soft, fuzzy side, and then more like a kind of polyester-y side. Got two faces here. One that is just a snarly face, grrr, and then one that looks like he's just been kicked in the groin. Guess what I'm using. And you got a sword and a shield, nice printing. Yeah, if you have like a medieval build that you put up every year, this is definitely a figure I can see why you would want. I just want them mostly for the sake of completeness. I don't think I'm going to go back and get a second one. If I go back and get any duplicates, I mean, I guess, I don't know, maybe if I saw one. Like, if I was looking through for something else and happened to see one, I might pick one up. But I don't want to, like, deprive people. I want everybody to be able to get, at least one. Everybody who wants one anyways. But yeah, I mean, I can understand that if you're trying to build an army, you want to get a bunch of them. And it's Lego's fault for not making them in greater quantities. Who's next? Next is our little Squishables collector. Or Plushables, Squeezables, whatever the Lego Land version of that is. But yeah, I mean, it's not... I mean, I don't have so much an issue with the collectors who go and buy them out because they want to build armies. I guess my issue more is with resellers who go through and buy them out so they can try to sell them to the collectors who want to army build at massively inflated prices. I saw a picture online that showed like somebody was selling the individual figures opened up. And first of all of them above retail price, which I can only think of a couple series in the past where it might have been worth paying more than retail. There's I think one of the first Disney series and some of the older series were just not super available when they first came out. But I feel like these are going to be, like D&D was, once I found it, became super easy to find. I looked for it a lot, and then once I found it, I found it everywhere once I got mine. But, yeah, she's cute. She appears to be, I'll say pajamas, but I think it's just it's like a kigurumi. It's got, well, why didn't they give us that as a head or optional hair? I want that headpiece. I want her to have her rabbit ear headpiece. So what do you think these are? I mean, what do you think? It's a bear or a dog? And green one's a frog, maybe? Goblin? I don't know. She's got a lot of makeup going on here. I guess I don't know if it's her sleeping or just happy, but there she is awake, and I think that confirms that it is, in fact, makeup. Lipstick, blush, a lot going on there. Cool hairpiece, too. So that's what, 5? So far, I mean, there's nothing in here I would say I'm disappointed in so far. I don't think I'm generally disappointed in Lego minifigures, though. The steampunk guy. This is one I thought would go fast. Let's put him together. All right. So, yeah, I kind of thought this guy would be the popular one, but there were a number of him in the bin. Oh, that's not... Oh, it's because I have it turned the wrong way. So he does appear to have a robotic arm, which I'm guessing that I thought this was supposed to be like some sort of a gun or something, but I think actually that is his robotic hand. I think you're supposed to kind of disregard the hand that's under there. And this is his actual like steam robot hand. Nice detail. He only has the one face because his hat does not cover the back of his head. Feels like he would have been like right at home in Monster Fighters, don't you think? They had a little bit of that steampunk aesthetic going with them. And I don't know what to do with him. I don't know if he's going to go anywhere other than just be kept safe, but he's another one that if I just happen to be like, if I found this on clearance or something and I found one of him in there, I might pick another one of him up because he's pretty cool. Or like if my wife decides that she wants one, because she hasn't looked at any of these yet, to see if perhaps there's any that she wants one of for herself. Next up is, I think this is the Telescope Kid. Let's put them together. All right, there we go. The biggest part of this, of course, is the telescope itself. Just a cute little mini build, kind of advent calendar level, but like nice. This would be good, like a city advent for a night. And then we have the kid. This is another one I've heard a little controversy about. One, because they don't, I guess, have any overt gender specifics, but also some people, for some reason, have taken issue with the fact the child has a prosthetic arm. Now, I've had numerous minifigures actually, with like a prosthetic leg. I don't think I've ever had any with a prosthetic arm like this. I mean, I've had things like, like our steampunk guy here, who also, in his own way, has a prosthetic arm. But this one actually has. It's not just like they didn't give you a hand. It's actually got a unique arm. And I think Friends may have done this first. Had a character with, well, I don't know if they had a prosthetic hand or just didn't have a second hand. But yeah, it's actually a unique arm. Or at least unique to characters like this. Again, I don't know how many characters like this there are. And it has a prosthetic hand that slips onto it, which is really nice. I mean, especially, for any kids out there who maybe have a prosthetic limb. To have a minifigure that looks like them, I think is a really good thing. I mean, I can't speak from any sort of first-hand knowledge. It just seems like on a level of basic sense, it would be. I kind of thought that would stick on there better, but it does not. But look, we can have them look at the stars. They've got a little spaceship shirt, got a really happy face and a winky face. I think that would be the face they use when they're actually using the telescope. I feel like this is the piece it shows in the instructions to go here, but it doesn't want to. I'm gonna modify it a little bit just so it can stay on the plate better. We have the extra piece for it, so of course now I've turned the wrong way. And hair back on. Hair back on. There we go. And there we go. Now they are using their telescope. That's a really cute build. That's I mean, objectively, it's not one that I really, really like, but I think it's very nice. It's nice that it's there. It's a nice build for the telescope, and it is my first figure with that type of prosthetic arm. What do we got next? So there should be, 5 more figures plus my duplicate, which is not this one. This one is the longboarder. Let's put them together. So yeah, we have our little skater person here. Another one I feel like you could argue, if you really particularly care to, what gender the person is. Again, it's your minifigure. They are whatever you want them to be. But I'm going to say mine is female. Because while the hair and the clothes you could argue as male, I would say they do appear to be wearing lipstick. So I'm going to go, I mean, not that there aren't guys that wear lipstick, but I'm going to say that is a female. Mine is at least. Yours is whatever you want them to be. They've got, I like the detail of the bandage on the face. Are we focusing on that at all? And I don't know, that's supposed to be a backpack, or that's actual, like, the back armor. Also, this is a really cool hairpiece. Could you? Nah, you couldn't put it on forward, because then they wouldn't be able to see what they're doing. Yeah, it's a nice little hairpiece. I'm expecting to see that before long in other colors in collectible, the Build a Minifigure bin. The board's nice. I've got a few different skateboards over the years. I don't have any quite like that one, so that's nice to add into the collection as well. Yeah, it's just nice that these minifigures frequently have things that, like, have unique pieces, or pieces you don't see very often, or you may even, I guess, maybe even see it introduced in here. All right, next up, oh, here's our duplicate, our other boogeyman. Yeah, I wanted one specifically to go in the Halloween display. So let's put them together real quick. All right, there's our second boogeyman. Put you over the first one. Yeah, again, another one that I kind of thought would be more popular just because of the kind of uniqueness of it, but nope. It's all about the wolf pack. All right, that should be our only duplicate. Everything else should be singles only. And it looks like we have our pterodactyl person. Little pterodactyl cosplayer. So that is a unique build. The arms, oh no, they are posable. Okay, so they're kind of similar. They've done like bat and, like, I think fly ones in the past. So yes, this little person is gonna go in the I'm gonna guess again lipstick. I'm gonna call this one female. Also the eyebrows. Those look like womanly eyebrows to me. And then that happy face and the rawr face. The face for scaring children. Yeah, I thought at first the arms didn't bend, but they do actually pivot. They don't look right pivoted. You are gonna want to, like, kind of just leave them like that. But nice mold. Joins I think we have like a T-Rex character, we have a Triceratops character, and now we have a Pterodon character. Love it. So we got 3 more to go, and then we're finished with our minifigures until the next series comes out, which I guess the next... Are they releasing 2 or 3 series each year now? I'm trying to think and keep track if they're doing 2 or 3, because I know, like, the last one was a licensed set, and last year we had a non-licensed set as well. And I can't remember if they're... Because Space was last year, right? But we also had the T-Rex and stuff last year. So I think, are they doing 3 of these year? You'd think I'd be able to keep track, but I can't. But I think they're doing 3. I think we're doing like 2 non-licensed and 1 licensed. Am I putting this on backwards? I feel like I'm putting... Nope, that's right. I feel like I was putting... I guess her coattails, I was going to say her skirt, but it doesn't cover all the way around, so I guess it's meant to be like her coattails? I don't know, but we have a pirate. They have another, oh, the Black Pearl. They're doing a re-release of the Black Pearl, and you know, I kind of want that. I didn't get any of the Pirates of the Caribbean stuff the first time around. I kind of do want that Black Pearl when it comes out. It's supposed to have an Enterprise coming out this year too, the Starship Enterprise. After all these years, we're supposed to finally get some Star Trek Lego. I mean, like literally every other company's had. I remember even Creo had Star Trek. We actually do have a Creo. I think it's the only Creo set we have. We have a Creo Enterprise. Anna, she's probably supposed to hold the bird, but I want her to hold the swords because, you know, I don't have a problem with her, but honestly, what she makes me want is Pirates of the Caribbean The Ride minifigures. I would love a minifigure of Red. But good faces. You could actually, she actually, minus the bird, could fit in well, I think, with the D&D characters. I'm sure there is some class you can say this fits for. Nice, nicely done. I like the D&D ones. I hope they do more like that in the future too. It's nice to, you know, it's always nice to see like monsters. You don't get a lot of Lego doesn't do stuff much in the like horror realm. To get some actual like real monsters in there was pretty nice. Out. His torso doesn't want to come out. All right, next up is Cupid. Let's build him. There we go. We have Cupid. I'm actually kind of surprised they did this as part of a minifigure series and didn't like do this as part of like a poly bag for Valentine's Day. Or like you could do, I mean, they'd be expensive, but this would actually be cool to do like some Lego branded school Valentines and just have each Valentine have one of these guys in it. I like the wings. I don't think I've seen these wings. Actually, are these the wings from the D&D series? Because I would say I haven't seen wings like this before, but looking at them now, I think these might be the same wings from like the Eagle Paladin guy. Maybe different color, but the same mold. I'd have to go and look. I don't have them handy to double check on, but do we have multiple faces here? We do. We have like love-struck face. Nope. Focus on him. And then we have just kind of, I think that face says I shot the wrong person. Things didn't go as planned, so we'll go with this one instead. It's another one that could theoretically be flying over the modular city, but won't be because that city's not just for Valentine's Day, and that's only a single day, and I don't do stuff for Valentine's Day per se, like decorating. So finally, our last guy should be the hamster fan. Yep. Another little furry costume character. You know, at some point, I would like to see Lego do a like convention set. They have so many characters now that are in these little costumes. That would be great to do a like a little comic convention or something, or do like a Comic-Con set. So actually, I'll point out that this one and the Cupid both, they do have the no good, very bad, should not be used child legs that do not bend. So that is unfortunate. That's definitely points against them. I like the faces on this guy though. I do like the sculpt of the hamster head. It's nice. Comes with a little, looks like a piece of kiwi. I was gonna say a food pellet, but it actually, I don't know if I can hold it in a way that you can see it. I don't know if it looks like it's focusing on my hand and not on the piece. But it looks like a little piece of like kiwi. I would have guessed like a hamster food pellet, but it looks like a slice of kiwi to me. And that is it. That is Series 27 Lego Collectible Minifigures. We have the whole set here, whole gang's together, and one duplicate just because I wanted a second boogeyman. So to rank them, the best three, well, boogeyman, obviously, that's the one I really wanted. Steampunk guy. And it's hard to choose a third one. I mean, because those are the two that, like, you know, oh, absolutely must have, but everybody else, and there's nobody that's bad. Picking a bottom three is actually going to be really hard. But to pick somebody who is in third place, just, you know, being as objective as I possibly can be, I'm going to go with the pirate here. Because again, she looks like she could fit in nicely with the D&D characters. You actually could swap that head out for one without, like, lipstick. Now you'd have to swap the hair out too, wouldn't you? I mean, I guess a guy could have that hair. But I feel like you'd want to swap the hair out too. But the body-wise could go either way. Much like the D&D player character ones. And then the bottom three, the worst three, and again, I mean, being the worst out of these is kind of like being the worst Pixar movie circa Toy Story 2. It's just, you know, being the worst of a good thing is really not that bad. But let's see, I'm going to put in the bottom three, I'm going to put Cupid here. It's cute, but honestly, I feel like it really should have been a Thanksgiving poly bag, not part of the series. And I'm going to go with a hamster for having the non-bendable legs. And it's really, there's nothing here I dislike. It's really hard to pick a third least favorite because they're all pretty good. It's between these two. I guess I'll just pick 4 least favorites because these two round out the bottom 4 in no particular order. These are in order. These are in no particular order. These are the bottom 4. And I guess these are the bottom 2 and these are tied for 3rd place just because I can't choose between them. Now, there's nothing wrong with them. I like the cat. I think the little squishables things that come with this one are neat. I haven't seen pieces like that before. But they're both kind of fairly uninspired, and I guess it's not supposed to be a knitting. I guess it's just supposed to be a ball of yarn for the cat, isn't it? I don't know why I came up with knitting. So yeah, just a cat owner. It's a lonely single cat lady, I guess. Or cat man. Cat person. And then the rest of these guys are just somewhere in the middle. I do think they've for a while now, last few series, they have been making a point of including people with different bodies. I know because we've had characters with cochlear implants, we've had characters with replacement legs, like blades and stuff for legs, and now we have one with a hand, which I think is pretty cool. I think inclusivity is nice. That shouldn't be a statement that one is going out on a limb with, but it does seem like some people do take issue with it. So yeah, I think the inclusivity involved here with including characters like this is nice, because this could have just been a kid with a telescope, but you just went that little extra step to make it a unique kid with a telescope that is bound to be something that's attractive to some child out there who goes, wow, they have a minifigure like me. Anyways, yeah, this is my rundown. Top 3, bottom 4. What do you think about them? And have you had any luck finding this guy? Because apparently he's the one they're all after. Let me know in the comments below. But I hope you found this all interesting or entertaining. If you did, give it a like, subscribe to the channel. I do thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.